This piece of junk laptop.
What are you doing?
Carla's up on her panel, running her mouth, so I'ma call in and talk some shit.
Carla? Really? Aw, I love Carla. Tell her I said hi.
Yeah, fuck that. Shh, I'm on. Quite interesting.
What's quite interesting?
Probably the fact that you run in your mouth until I get up here.
I'm getting a little tired of these live streams about me.
The only time I log into the internet, I see you talking smack about me up on your channel, so that's why I log into my StreamYard and talk shit right back.
I'm going to start fighting back.
Is that Carla?
Yeah, it's Carla. Running her mouth, talking smack, doing what she do. Back, get away from me.
Hey, Carla?
Fuck you.
Yeah, I know. She even talking smack to the nicest of them. You feel me? Damn, this girl come over to my channel and runs her mouth, but we come over just to say hi, and she pretty much bites your head off.
Don't come into my channel.
Me? Not come into your channel? You the one that come up in my business trolling all the time, girl. All the time.
I'm not trolling you, you dumbass.
Oh, please, girl. You got so much hate in your heart for me. The other day I saw you streaming from your bedroom, and you got a picture of me with a target on my face hanging on the wall. What's up with that?
I don't even think about you.
You don't think about me? Girl, you probably got a sex doll of me under your bed. Let me tell you that right now. Because I look good.
You're a sicko.
Girl, you say sick, I say fun and interesting. Which reminds me, I need to drink my morning beverage. Come to mama.
I never knew that you were such a drunk. I kind of looked past it. But now I see what kind of person you are.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a what?
Well, I love you, Carla.
Fuck you. How about that, you dumb bitches?
Damn, girl, you need to chill out and smoke a joint or something.
How about that? And I'm not supposed to fight back? I'll fight back every time I want to. Fucking shit.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. I'm going to let you guys kind of work this out and talk, but Carla, I love you. You know that.
I don't think so, you stupid fucking bitch. Fuck off.
Oh, lordy, look what you done did now, Carla. You made the fairy cry. Now he's going to go into the closet that he came out of when he was 18 years old. And I'm going to have to rock him to sleep while singing something by Judy Garland. Jesus, I'm going to need to buy another pack of cigarettes.
This is my channel.
Yeah, we get that.
You think I'm going in your channel?
Look, I don't mean to get all Oprah on your ass, but you need to learn and start thinking about the way you treat people, girl. Okay?
I am at a point where I don't fucking give a shit anymore.
Well, then maybe you would give a shit if I dropped a video exposing your ass for your bullshit. How about that, girl?
You fucking drop anything you want to. I am done with you.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Because I'm gonna start dropping shit.
Girl, I'm just a cuddly little hamster. I don't know what I ever done to you. What the hell did I ever do to you?
You know what you've done.
Oh, you mean that time that I was just in my bra and panties and I got high on cocaine outside your bedroom window? Girl, that was just testing out the waters, you know what I mean? I just wanted to see if I could swim in the deep end of the lady pond.
You really are a sicko. And I've gotten a lot of shit about you.
You know, and another thing, I went live first this morning and then you decided to log on.
I don't give a shit if you're live first.
Well, it's rude and you're crunching into my numbers, my super chat, my AdSense.
I don't give a fuck. You had a specific live to bash me.
Okay.
I have a specific live to stick up for myself, and I am going to do it. No wonder fucking Brian can't stand you.
Brian St. John and I have been screwing each other for months.
You're a sicko. You know what? Get rid of this person. Fuck off.
No chance. No dance. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My Good evening. How you doing? I just wanted to start off with that because that's what I like to do on here. Isn't that fun? That took a lot of work. And by the way, who was that said that? Look at my ring light in my eyes. I look like a serial killer in the night. Somebody asked if Carla was nice. I love Carla. I asked her permission to do that probably about 2 years ago. Isn't that fun? Hey, Perspective Reverends. Hey, Tammy's Clips. Bitch Talks. Welcome, everyone. Hello. That was Maudlin. That was... I used to clip people until I got into a relationship because I had time. And I'd make really funny, like, parodies and stuff like that. What is... sorry about that. I didn't realize Natasha... I didn't realize Natasha Cooper was playing on some sort of playlist on my television. So if you'd like to pay attention to her shopping in the background, good for you. Okay. No, but Carla, her channel used to be called Carla and Friends. I think it's called something different now, but she is adorable. And so I used to ask people, and I used to say, hey, can I go ahead and clip some bullshit that you said? And that was my hamster that people often, that was my first hamster that I had when I was at Aunt Sally's. And that was Sandra. And I had a cartoon character of Sandra who was a smart ass. And she would talk shit to Molly Golightly and stuff like that. But clips like that take hours to make. So I don't do them anymore because I have a life. Isn't that cool? I have a life. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Lonnie. Oh, thanks, Melhawks. These are my glasses that usually during the day when I'm live, I don't use because I usually just rant and I don't read the chat very often. So I just go, huh? Huh? So please don't mind the ring light and the reflection. Thank you, Miranda. Those were fun. And that's what basically I wanted to start off with that because that's truly what I think about a lot of the bullshit that goes on around here. You have to laugh about it. But what's other people's form of getting their aggression out? Anybody? Besides, putting work into things, there's memes, there's running our mouths. Hey, Table Talk. Long time no see. We run our mouths. We talk shit. And I heard something interesting tonight because unlike other people, I am not too proud to say when I actually listen to people. Okay, prison daughter. Jesus Christ. I'll strain my eyes just for you. I'm not too proud to say, oh, I tuned into this live, so this is what I'm responding to. I listened to this. And I tuned in to, well, actually, Natasha was having a really funny live stream tonight. It was just, that's my jam. I like laughing. But I tuned into, I don't know if you've heard of somebody called Lycan Rejects. No, not Rejects. I don't even know. Revenge of the Lycan Rejects. Something like that. So I was listening for a little bit because I like to listen in and give people the benefit of the doubt and listen. Hey, Jamie. And he had somebody up there called Amber. And they were talking passive aggressively about something. So I was listening and I was waiting for them to say my name in specific because I know they were talking about me. And they were saying things like, when you end a friendship, isn't that a shame when people go after looks or when they go after stuff and they just can't come up on panel and take a link and talk to you? What's funny about that is they never said who they were talking about. I'm guessing it was me. If you would have said my name, I would have clicked that link immediately. But you didn't, so I just let you make a fool out of yourself. Oh, you're welcome, Megan. Never heard of them, Brie? Oh, well, shocker. And so then I continued my venture, orbiting the outer units of the YouTube universe. And I clicked on some things where I knew people were saying things about me. It's so funny how people never give you the opportunity to speak for yourself unless they're like saying, take a link. Well, are you talking to me or not? Make yourselves clear. Okay, because I did that in private DMs and you never responded. You just went live. Not cool. I agree with that, Tira. I think more of a gesture. I think he's more, and I don't mean to compare him to Molly Golightly, because that would be a compliment, because she's a great friend of mine. But she's also an entertainer. So I think he does things more for shock value and entertainment purposes, which should be more, specified under his descriptions. But when you're talking real shit about people you've had actual encounters with, here's my advice. And I'm nobody to give advice, but I can speak my opinion. Be direct, reach out to people if you have an issue, or be direct if you're addressing them publicly. Okay. So in response, in return to you addressing me passive aggressively tonight, aggressively, fuck you. Okay. And you know what's funny is they like get up there and they bait people passive aggressively to take a link so they could mute them or talk over them. That's not my style. How about you just reach out privately? That'd be cool. That'd be fun. Megan says, I personally feel like going privately is always the best option. I agree. And I'm going to pause there and say that's what I did with these people. And then now look. She says, it will definitely reveal your outcome when you do that with their response to you. Promise. Hey, Rue. Is it ever possible to get rid of drama? Someone is always pissed off over something. That is correct information, Jason. Now, there's many different scenarios we're looking at here. We're looking at real life friendships. Jesus Christ. Sorry, that flickering was bugging the shit out of me. Yeah, fuck 'em, Miranda. We're looking at real life encounters that people can't physically address, personally. So let me get into that really quick. To me, if you're anybody, even fool me once, I've never met you privately. But if you had an issue, I think it'd be better worked out if you just spoke to me privately than if we bickered back and forth like this. Like you in a chat, me here, me having the upper hand because I'm up here and you're down there, and I can block you and I can do whatever. Or I have control of my panel, so I can invite you up, I can bait you, and then I can win by muting the shit out of you. Or having a teammate up on panel to just tag team you. But when you actually have personal encounters with people, and this is what reminds me of why I'm so much better than Lycan and Amber specifically. I'll get into Amy in a minute because Space Monster, I have a bone to pick with you again. Well, because you picked my bones, but I have more bones that show than you, and that's a good thing. So anyways, when you have two people like that are not saying who they're speaking about, but everybody knows who you're speaking about. I know who you're speaking about, but you can't even say my name. And then you say, God, are they too chicken to take the link? Or you're too chicken to say who's the person should take the link. Do you want to take a link, Amber or Lycan? I said your names. Tag team. Back again, playa. So directly always, and that's why I did a live stream shortly after this whole scenario played out, saying communication is key. Okay. Now, I don't mean communication by Coach Eli sending you money, apologizing to you, and kissing your ass. Okay. That's not what I mean by that. What I mean is actually communicating. They probably are, because they're not live anymore. Kim's not on top of Crafton because, that never happens unless the ambulance is getting called. So they're all watching. Take a link. I said your names. Okay. So if you guys, are about peace and stuff, you're like mocking peace, mocking my version of peace with Tiffany and sitting there saying, oh, he doesn't like peace and making a joke out of it. Come up here and show me what a joke I am about making peace. How about you do that? And then we can make things clear, because I made things clear with saying I'm speaking about you. You didn't do that. That kind of speaks volumes, don't you think? So possibly, while I'm waiting for you to come up and do so, hang on a minute. Okay, I'll give you a minute. Take a deep breath, Kim. Take a deep fucking breath, Kim. There's some fires going on. Prayers actually to the people involved in the fires, not to the people that are smoking themselves out. And I'll be right back.
This is Sandra the hamster, and don't be fooled, okay? I have plenty of fans, but let me tell you something. The audience is empty today because there's a virus sweeping across this country like syphilis at Mardi Gras. Now, let me welcome my first guest. She's a delusional woman, or I don't know what her problem is. I don't know. Where's she at? Girl, hey girl. Hello?
Delusion dispeller.
Let's make this quick. Hello. Holla, girl. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
So our producer's telling us that you're doing some vegan diet. You're not eating animals or something like that. I mean, that makes me feel comfortable. But what's up with that, girl? What's up?
So, yeah, I've been thinking about this whole vegan thing again.
Good for you, girl.
I think what I'm going to end up doing is going more like mostly vegan instead of full vegan.
So can you elaborate on that? Because you're making me feel kind of uncomfortable. Like, what animals are we talking about? Am I safe? Am I cool? Are we good?
So I still don't want to eat any animals. I won't say animal products, but I don't want to eat any animals.
Hold up. Does that include hamsters?
Like no fish, no cow, no pigs, no sheep, no goats, no horse, no birds, turkeys, chickens, whatever.
Girl, you still didn't say hamsters, and you're looking at me kind of freaky-deaky.
Whatever. It's a free country. We're allowed to change our mind as many times as we want.
Hold up. So you saying that if you decide not to eat a hamster, you could change your mind at any moment? And turn your back on me and just shove me down your throat? What's up, girl?
True, but my stand on not eating animals is firm.
Oh, girl, you a snake in the grass.
Obviously.
So, moving along, what do you plan on eating?
It's like yogurt, pudding, or whatever that doesn't have that in it, then I have no problem eating it.
Well, you do realize that Jell-O has animal products in it, correct?
Okay, forget that. I ain't touching any more Jell-O either.
That's nasty. You need to switch to seeds and grains, girl.
Ugh. Gross.
But on a serious note, girl, you need to chill out and just relax and enjoy life for a little bit. You feel me?
And you've been biting at my heels for a long time. What is your deal, by the way, with me?
What?
Why me?
Biting at your heels? Girl, I ain't biting at your heels. You would know if I bit you, girl. I'm just giving you some friendly advice. You feel me? You feeling this? Damn.
Why am I the main creator that you have to attack constantly?
Girl, I ain't attacking you. Girl, calm down, girl. Damn.
What did I ever do to you?
Okay, we need to change the subject because we got off on the wrong foot, girl.
Seriously.
Okay, so why don't you get up, go change your outfit, go change your attitude, because I hear that you have a song prepared to sing for us today. Oh, thank you so much. Here to perform for us is Delusion Dispeller.
Imagine there's no YouTube.
Oh, dang, this is legit.
It's easy if you try.
I'm gonna have to binge her music on iTunes.
No screaming voices
Oh, this girl is the real deal.
or people telling lies.
If I was a judge on The Voice, I'd get whiplash from my chair flipping around.
Imagine cyber addicts
Oh my god.
living
Oh my god.
off the net.
Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, a star is born.
Why do you care what I do and how does it affect you?
Dang, you try to be nice.
Anyway, you can say your goodbyes now. Go get some help. I've actually told you before to go get some help. It's clear that you haven't. There's enough goofballs in this world. and I'll react the way I want to react. Free country, it's my right. It's just how it is. I know I have that side of me that can.
Okay, so hold on. I used to do when I used to do parodies or cartoons and stuff like that, it would take a long time. And I'm showing those because I used to, even if I wasn't getting along with the person, I would ask that person, hey, would it be okay if I did like this parody and just made light of the situation? And 9 times out of 10, actually 10 times out of 10, I always got a yes. And I would use their content and I would clip. That was Delusion Dispeller in that. And then that was my hamster, Sandra, that passed away that people tease me about. And I had a character of her and I would do funny things and I'd post them either on my channel or this channel that one of my friends started for parodies. And me and them started it together to like go into the community and kind of like take drama and make light of it so people could laugh and not take it so seriously. Well, that channel ended up being given to Natasha Cooper, and then she lost it. And then people for what, 2 years? Is it a year and a half? Have said, you're going down, Robbie. You're ban-evading. Well, good luck. People already tried that and sent the links over to YouTube, and I had a long chat with them. So yeah, and I didn't troll people with that. Actually, I did troll people with that channel, Marie, and so did the other person, but it was in a good way. We would like bring brightness to people and bring brighter days to people. That channel is no longer. And but Natasha's still kicking. And so good luck with that. Because I've seen people lately. Aren't you ban evading? No, I'm not. And the person that started that channel isn't even in the communities anymore at all. They actually have a life completely and don't even know what's going on. So have fun. But those, to me, that's the point of making light of a situation. When I see people poking fun at people's appearance and stuff like that, which they've done to me, and then I do it in return. Okay. And I'm gonna call Lycan and Amber out here because they were saying something tonight, which I found really interesting. They said, I don't get it. That's not the first thing I go to is calling out people's looks. I agree with that. Me neither. But you still do it, both of you. And so have I. So recently, for example, Lycan was like, I could drag Robbie right now. I'm about to drag him. Bitch, I could do it first. Okay, so I did. And they're sitting passive aggressively speaking tonight like, oh, why do people go after look? They're talking about me. Okay. Called you bloated Downey Jr. because all you do is sit around all day bloated and talk shit about people. That's what you do. It doesn't matter if you're talking about their looks, posting their revenge porn, or anything like that. Oh, Madeline. Madeline, you can keep it. I meant to give that to Robin Swan, but you can keep it because you're nice. Sorry about that. You can keep it though, because you've always been kind. So my point is, what's the difference? You go low in different ways. You may not talk about people's looks, but you still go low. Whether you're talking, and then they have the nerve to say, people talking about people's real lives or, like, why do people do that? Isn't that all you fucking do nonstop? Or gaslighting or instigating or poking people? Or how about this? How about giving people a hard time publicly about peace that they've made with people you don't like? And you give them a hard time and you're supposed to care about those people. But privately, Amber, you didn't speak to me privately, so you're out of this. Because you're way up Lycan's ass. You can't even do that. You're too scared. And we know that. And then we heard you defending yourself tonight saying, why do they make up lies? Well, it wasn't me that did that. It was one of your good friends, and I'm not going to go there. Okay. You should be careful about the people you talk to about liking behind the scenes. So you're out of this one. You're out of the equation. But liking, I spoke to you privately and you're like, oh, okay, it's good. Okay. Being a passive little bitch. And then you pull the passive aggressive bullshit and you start removing yourself from group chats that I'm in. And I see it. I'm not dumb. I may not read group chats because they're ridiculous. And that's why I'm not in them anymore. But I can see when you remove yourself. And then you go live with 2 other people and start giving me advice of how I need to go to counseling because I have a different view. But the point is, you never told me that privately. But you got a big mouth publicly. That's the point. Bye, Lonnie. Love you. Now I'm going to move into Space Monster real quick. Okay. Space Monster. Number 1, nobody gives a shit about the things you've been crying about for the last 3 years. But you're recycling it, makes you feel better about it, whatever. Who cares? And I may not be getting along with Amy. Okay. But to me, she's still somebody I love. She's like a sister to me, just like Natasha. We fight. She's a sister to me. She always will be, even if she pisses me off more. But your community post tonight posting screenshots of Amy, who is my witness from my wedding. I asked her because I care about her. And take screenshots of her at my wedding. I'll look at her and making fun of her looks. Space Monster. Hold on a minute. I think there's a live stream scheduled somewhere here coming up that I saw. Give me just a minute. Real quick, if you will. Okay. Let's go to my subscriptions. You're talking about someone's looks who, first of all, was confident enough to meet not just me, but like 20 other people from YouTube in person. Amy has beautiful skin, okay, which she doesn't give herself enough credit for. She doesn't come on camera because of fucking people like you on YouTube. And what I will say about her, she doesn't go after people's looks unless they go after other people's looks, which is what you do, Space Monster. And you're very mean. And you do dox people. You've doxed me a number of times, which I don't give a shit anymore because it can't be done over and over again. So who cares? Okay. So let me pull something up here. I saw, where's Truth Stick? If anybody has a link, I'm having a hard time finding it on desktop, but if you give me a minute, I'm sure I'll find it because I see something scheduled here, which I don't think you have any fucking room to talk. So hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Browse channels. Here we go. Yep. Truths. Okay. I'm backstage. Hold on. I'm always in the backstage. It's Pride Month. Give me a break. Okay. There's Truth's wife. Here we go. So it looks to me like there's a channel, Truth Sticks, which has a live stream scheduled. Oh, it's gone. They took it down. But it had a picture of you when you came up. And sorry, Truth Teller, to hold on. X. Sorry, Truth Teller, I'm not throwing you under the bus, but Space Monster, your camera accidentally turned on. and you don't have room to talk. Robbie, that stream is passive aggressive bloat. Which one? Which one, Tiffany? Truth Sticks? Yes, Table Talk. Sorry. Remember when she was on your stream and her camera accidentally turned on? And listen, I'm perfectly fine. And Lycan said tonight, and I agree with you, Lycan, when people say, you know, people don't have a logical argument, so they go towards looks. Well, Lycan, that can also be applied when you go towards anything else. It doesn't have to be looks. You go low yourself. And if you actually came up here or you spoke to me privately like a man and you spoke to me, you'd realize that you wouldn't make me triggered enough to go after your nasty ass fucking looks. Oh, the pizza one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It says it's scheduled. Truth Sticks had like a picture of Space Monster on there and it's gone now. What's the pizza thing, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, Table Talk, her camera, it was like for like 2 seconds and it accidentally turned on and she was embarrassed. And my issue with people is like, I mean, look, my camera's off because at nighttime, the fucking glow is, it's stupid. But I could sit here and whatever. But I'm so sick and tired of people, you know, I either wake up or I click on something or somebody sends me something on YouTube and it's somebody stirring trouble. And 9 times out of 10, I completely ignore it. Who cares? It's just some passive aggressive person trying to stir trouble, trying to get a reaction out of me. But when it's people that I called friends, yeah, Table Talk. Yeah, it happened for a brief second. Somebody clipped it. It was like a year, maybe 2 years ago. Oh, Andrea, thank you. So when people do that, obviously, yeah, it's like it's third grade behavior and it's stupid and it's immature. But Amy, I'm also a fucking Gemini. Okay. So I could be like a mockingbird and I'm treat people the way you want to be treated. So sometimes you have to have like a taste of your own fucking medicine. Okay. I miss our old dysfunctional community with boundaries. Ooh, good point. Anyanka? Is that how you say that? So my question is to you, Lycan, and Amber specifically, why is it when you can't communicate outside of this platform with people that you supposedly were friends with that you have to go on rants and poke people and make jokes about, oh, we just want peace, and making digs at that, but then turning around and it's no coincidence that you're making peace with Eli and, you know, being cool and everything's okay. And I think that's great, but I don't think you did that for a good cause. I think you did that to save face, to be like, look, we're making peace. Why is Robbie still talking about it? Well, I'm talking about it because you passive aggressive motherfuckers couldn't talk to me directly. That's why. And a little bit, you're an idiot if you think I'm going to highlight your comment with your avatar. Dumbass. Try again, Lycan. Take the link, Lycan. Are you talking about Amber? Fool me once? Because Amber was speaking about something saying, you know, Robbie's done this before. He's done this before. You mean snapped at you before? Okay. Well, who fooled me once? But I'm talking about Amber right now. Yes, I have. Because Amber, you can't communicate correctly when joining in on streams that are dragging me and doing all that. That's my issue with you. But I understand why you're doing it, because you are terrified. And I know that for a fact. Andrea Mom says, very interesting when anyone talks about him, some sort of naked picture or porn pops up, no matter. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Same thing happened in Brutally Lauren's chat. Now, here's my issue with these people, okay? Whether I hate the word community, I think it's stupid. It's a blanket statement, so I use it once in a while. But these people who pretend to be friends and stuff. So people like Brutally Honest, Michelle K, Kim and Crafton, Lycan, Amber, Amy. I find it very frustrating when people can't actually have a conversation off of this platform without blocking me and saying passive aggressive stuff and then blocking immediately. I find it passive aggressive when Brutally Honest does a stream on me. I go up on his panel, I put them in their place, I ask them questions and I hear crickets and I leave. And then I send him an email afterwards saying, what the hell was that? Why are you even doing the stream? And he can't even respond. So what it comes down to is communication. So when you sit up there and you say, oh, I thought Robbie wanted peace, some peace he's having. Well, peace happens with communication. And when you lack communication skills, you're not going to move towards that goal. Okay. So I don't have that goal with you guys anymore because I see that that's not possible, but I can still have that with people that I care to have common ground and peace and communication with. And one of those people would be Tiffany and many other people. But you seem to put the spotlight on Tiffany because it's been on her for how many months? Very long time. And that's where your focus is. Well, and I would suggest that you put your focus on your new girlfriend. But be careful, Amber, because once that focus gets on you and it turns negative, you see how that turns out, right? Right, as Kim would say, right? Miranda Love, that's a good question. Brutally Honest does not fit into the whole equation. I think that's his intention, is to fit in somewhere. Well, you lost your chance fitting in with me. Few people have their focus on Tiffany. I'm about to focus on them. While Table Talk, I'll tell you right now that when I put my focus on somebody, it's when I have a direct experience with them. And when I put my negative focus on Tiffany, it wasn't when Lycan put his negative focus on her. It wasn't when Amber did that. It wasn't when Amy did that. Didn't happen for probably a month and a half, 2 months after they did. When I had my own interaction with her that I didn't like. And what did I do? Worked it out. We fell out again. Worked it out. We fell out again. And then worked it out. Something like that. It was a couple of times. So when I worked it out again, they're like, oh, this is a slap in the face to all your friends. Well, fuck you. I don't care. Listen to what they're all preaching now with the whole Eli peace thing. Peace is between two people. Oh, is it really then? Well, then what apologies do we expect to hear from you about me and this little lovely lady on the screen here? This little basic bitch. Sorry, Tiffany. That was just for us. Crickets. Just like I heard on panel with Brutally Honest and Michelle K. When I asked them, what the hell are you doing talking about this? And their defense is, well, we have every right to talk about it. It's public. Oh, no, I agree with that. Absolutely. But both of you supposedly were friendly with me. And you both have my contact information. So the right thing to do would be to send a direct message instead of directly going to the live button and going live about me and talking poorly, you dumb fucks. When you accept someone's apology, it should be just that, not when you feel threatened that things have changed. Nope, and it doesn't involve anybody else but those two people, which is exactly what I was saying, and now they're saying that over there. Oh, it's okay. Even Kim, it's okay. No, that's fine. You know, I'll continue doing my stream. And don't you love how Lycan has been using Eli for content for how long? And he's like, that doesn't mean you guys can't talk poorly about him in the chat. Because he wants to keep it going. Instigating. So there's something to talk about. Love you, Tira. So with all the people that you have done wrong, you sit here and you wonder why they're talking about it publicly. Well, because you refuse to talk about it privately, that's why you block people. So when I go in, and brutally honest, I did not block people with my wrench on your channel. That's bullshit. And you actually corrected that and said, oh no, he wasn't blocking people on my channel. He was Google blocking people. First of all, how the fuck would you see that? Because that would be between me and the other person. Nobody would see that. And even if I did Google block people, that's not compromising your channel. That's me blocking them, which I didn't even do in your stream. But what I did do is go into the stream of Kim's, and I went into the stream of Lycan's when they were saying, he's on drugs. He needs counseling. I can't believe he's acting like this. And everybody who was supposedly nice to me was in there talking shit. Of course I blocked you. If you can't reach out to me directly and you're going to do that, blocked, bitch. That didn't take a wrench to block you from my channel and from my Google account. So suck a dick. Okay? Don't you love it when people say they don't make people choose, all the while triangulating behind the scenes? Well, funny, because that's what started this whole thing, Table Talk. Everything was fine. I was communicating with people privately saying I made peace with Tiffany. And then they said, brutally honest said, why did he have to do a live stream saying I made peace with Tiffany? Well, I'll tell you why. Because when I did that privately to people, I kept getting these passive aggressive messages saying, well, that's fine. I don't mind you did that. From Lycan, from Amy. I don't mind. That's fine. No, I don't have a problem with that. But she did this, trying to guilt me into changing my decision. So when I went live, I did a blanket statement saying, okay, clearly people have a problem with this, but they're not speaking up directly. So I made peace with Tiffany. If anybody has an issue with that, that's your problem. It's not mine, because I was able to work that out. That's why I did that. I did that. I didn't do that to stir trouble. And the funny thing is, it supposedly didn't stir trouble with the people that pretended to be okay with it, but then turned around and went live and had a problem with it. Looking at you, Amber, Amy, and Lycan. And then brutally honest and Michelle K, like they just weren't even involved at all. They just stuck their nose in it. And I was listening. I was like, I took a link. I was like, what the fuck's your problem? Oh, and then they asked me, do you care to explain what happened? Can you go to the beginning? Well, it's none of your fucking business, but sure. The beginning is somebody had a problem with me making a kind gesture. That's the beginning. And so you want to sit over there and preach about peace when you started issues over peace. Love you, Jets mom. People need to realize peace is between two people, no one else. Get over it and grow up. Well, they realize that now because it's between them and someone else. Lycan and Eli. But when it's between me and somebody, oh, they've done me so wrong. Okay, well, fix it. You're an adult. I don't just make peace to make myself feel better. I'm doing it publicly to show it is possible with that person, but you have to do your part too. You can't just expect all that from Tiffany. just like I can't. Tiffany says, I can't stand when you think you've worked things out, and then when it no longer benefits someone, they suddenly have some issue with you. Well, and Tiffany, we know the issue. It's way deeper rooted than anything else. Doesn't have anything to do with bitch talks, even though she's been vocal. Doesn't have anything to do with Lonnie. It has to do with the fact that a man who had a romantic relationship with you can't fucking let go and enjoy his new relationship with somebody who is beautiful and is a funny person. And I've said the same thing about Crafton and Kim. When your relationship consists of you talking about other people on the internet and gossiping, holy shit. Michael and I would never have sex. Never again. Never. Neither one of us would be turned on. So if that's your version of having a good time together instead of going out and enjoying the world, and yeah, Michael may not agree with everything I do on here, but we don't do it together. This is my therapy. His therapy is sports and all that shit. My therapy is Save Robbie. I fucking vent on here. That's what I explained to him when he discovered my channel when we first met. It's me venting. Oh, what's your channel about? I don't really get it. Well, you don't have to. I speak. That's it. Whatever's on my mind. And it's therapeutic. And drama happens. And it happens a lot. When you're scrolling through YouTube and people are talking about you, posting you, putting your thumbnail up there, blah, blah, blah. And Chroma Vault, you ain't getting any more of my fucking attention. Stop trying. I don't care who the fuck you are at this point. Shut up. My God. If I do respond to when they clip me, that has nothing to do with them. All of a sudden, I'm a stalker. So fuck off. Follow me to another one of my weddings again. Because clearly they want me to get a divorce and meet somebody else. They're rooting for that. Well, sorry about that. Bitch Talk says, if I were Amber, I would be embarrassed as fuck to be with someone who's attached as he is and how much he's stuck on and talks about his exes. Yeah, not just one, multiple. Multiple. And like I said, when I have a personal experience with people is when I speak up or have something to say about it. And I never had a negative experience with Lycan until recently. But that's not to say I didn't witness a lot of things, just like with a lot of my friends currently, that I witnessed them going through things with other people. And I don't always agree with the way they approach it. But that's not my business. Like, Lycan's not the type of person who's going to give a fuck what advice you give him. But I have witnessed him cutting people off, telling them to shut the fuck up, and all sorts of negative stuff all the time. That didn't go unseen. But it's when something personally involves me is when I have something to say about it. Yeah, there's lots of chroma in that vault. Lilybell! Oh, thank you. I haven't seen you in forever. It's so good to see you. I love you. See, you know what? There's so many good people on here. I can say in the 5 years I've been on here, there's been so many wonderful people that I've met in person, or maybe not. There may have been a lot of negative shit, and that's why a lot of the negative stuff that I see on here said about me, I'll even show my husband sometimes, and he's like, why are you, I don't care, who cares what they have to say? I'm like, no, it's funny. Look, just look, it's funny. And he's like, where do they come up with this stuff? Thank you, Lilybell. I appreciate that. I love you, and I hope you're doing good. Okay. So anyways, if anybody has anything to add with their experience of any of this lately, I will drop the link. But I do have to take a real quick short break real fast. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So let me just let me find something to play while I'm doing that. And I'll be right back. Get your finger out of my face. I'm gonna knock it down and spray you with mace. Get it out, get it out, get it out. My face, gonna spray, gonna spray, gonna spray my mace. Come at me sideways and you're gonna regret. I'll go crazy like I've got the Tourette's. I'm crazy, I'm crazy, I'm crazy. What's up? I'm crazy, I'm crazy, I'm crazy. The fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not trying to start no trouble, but you're working on bursting my bubble. Then you better get yourself a body double. I recommend you run and hide and tuck and tumble. Then tuck, then tuck, then tuck and tumble. Then tuck, then tuck, then tuck and tumble. Tuck and tumble, tuck and tumble, tuck and what? Tuck and tumble, tuck and tumble, tuck and what? You're starting drama, but I'm warning you now. When I'm done with you, you're gonna bow down. Bow down, bitch, bow down, bitch, bow down, bitch, bow down. Bow down, bitch, bow down, bitch, bow down, bitch, bow down. You got me heated, so I hope you're prepared. Good thing I'm bald, cause I would rip out my hair. I'm pissed now, I'm heated, mistreated, I'm done. I'm not gonna take any shit from no one. I'm not trying to start no trouble, but you're working on bursting my bubble. Then you better get yourself a body double. I recommend you run and hide and tuck and tumble. Then tuck, then tuck, then tuck and tumble. Then tuck, then tuck, then tuck and tumble. Tuck and tumble, tuck and tumble, tuck and what? Tuck and tumble, tuck and tumble, tuck and what? Tuck and tumble, tuck and tumble, tuck and what? Tuck and tumble, tuck and tumble, tuck and what? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not trying to start no trouble, but you're working on bursting my bubble. Then you better get yourself a body double. I recommend you run and hide and tuck and tumble. Then tuck, then tuck, then 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 tuck and tumble. Hello, Siren.
Hey,
I'm going to give you the floor.
hey, I'm up because I'm hurting because I've only told just a very few people, and I told Michael that I need surgery because
Yeah, he told me not to say it.
you know, I need the same surgery that I had 9 years ago when my wife died. The same surgery that I had when they gave me the pain pills that she stole from me
Mm-hmm.
and overdosed and passed away.
Right. I'm sorry for that.
And it's just one more thing in my life I don't need.
Mm-hmm.
And I just miss you.
Well, and Siren, I love you, and I always will. When I see somebody, and this is not your fault, okay? This is why I needed time to calm down. when I see somebody after Kim and Crafton already put out a false narrative of me, which is something I've been very vocal on here, not only for myself, but to be supportive of other people going through struggles with whatever addiction they may be going through. And these people have been supportive of me, including you, and know what I've overcome. And I know that. And simply because I disagree, I didn't even disagree. I just have, I don't want you to cry, and I love you. So I'm just telling you my point of view. I didn't even disagree or start a fight with anybody, nobody. And I can say that confidently. I did not. I simply made a gesture to try to work towards being more peaceful in my life in certain areas. And so when that happened, all of a sudden there's a false narrative of me going around saying, oh, he must be on meth. Oh, and then being so confident, Kim. I was a addict counselor, blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. That pissed me off, number one, because she did that just to instigate. So when she does that, and then all of a sudden my name's in a title, and I see the conversation going on about that, and then people supporting that, I was block happy. Block, block, block. Anybody supporting that, fuck you. I don't care who you are. That's disgusting. And so I'd be lying if I said I'm sorry for doing that. And maybe you didn't know, but I did see you say, I'm going to be listening and whatever. But I'm like, okay, there's so, and even Missy K, you've been sweet to me. So many people were in there, and it's not your job to speak up for me. I got a big mouth myself. But to see this narrative and the conversation going on about myself for hours, dragging the fuck out of me, and nobody speaking up saying, this is wrong, like, this is not correct, like, why are you even saying that, pissed me off. And that's why I had no problem blocking people, because I'm like, it's not your job to speak up, but you're still in there. And Siren, you were not still in there, so I'll give you that. But there were people still in there contributing to that conversation. And that, when I see that, I'm like, fuck you. There's no explanation, So I'll let you go ahead and speak.
Yeah. Last Saturday, when you made your live and you explained why you block people, when we fight, I get upset, but when you explain it afterward, I make a real point to listen to your explanation, and I try to say, okay, Siren or Jimmy, this is where you fucked up. When I do fuck up, and I do fuck up, I'm 49 years old, but I know that I know that I do still fuck up in my life, because we can all learn to be better.
I agree.
Yeah.
But like, to me, that's no different than anybody else that's come on here and shared their stories, and simply because they have a different opinion, like what you just said about what you're going through. If you had a different opinion and somebody was like, oh, well, Siren's just doing this because of his surgery and his history and stuff, that's hurtful. And to me, like, I've overcome that, but these are people that I fucking cared about. And Amber, Amy, Lycan, joining in that bullshit. And Amy, you fucking know better. You should be ashamed of yourself to sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm worried about him. First of all, since it's public, to anybody that's fooled by them saying they're worried about me, they're fucking with you. Because if they were worried, truly worried about me, they would not be going public and dragging me. They'd be going private and not blocking me. Every single one of these people that said they're worried about me have blocked me. So Kim, when I see you and your fucking life in the 10 chins, and yeah, I'm being petty, saying, reach out to me, Robbie, when you're ready, when you come down off this, whatever you're going through, reach out to me. First of all, bitch, I wouldn't reach out to you. Second of all, You blocked me. How the fuck am I supposed to reach out to you? And you'd be the last person that I'd reach out to on any sort of life advice, because you can't even fucking open the window when you're smoking cigarettes, chain fucking smoking with your animals in the room. So you'd be the last fucking person. And this is not a siren saying this. This is me. And this is why I'm pissed. So everybody that was in there contributing, oh yeah, we're worried. Fuck you. That's why I'm pissed. There is no need to sit there and come up with false narratives because I like somebody you don't. Do you see that narrative going around about Lycan and Eli? Nope. Isn't that funny?
Say, I want everyone to talk it out. I just want that so bad.
Say that again. Say that again.
I just want everyone to talk it out. I just want that so bad. Why can't I have that?
Yeah, thank you for saying that again, because there seems to be some sort of focus that I'm only supporting Tiffany. When I had her up on my panel and she stayed, and if I was her, I actually would have fucking dropped off as soon as there was multiple people teaming up on me. And when more people came up and it was just Tiffany and there's more people coming up, and I told Amy, if you're coming up, you better be nice. I said that. Everybody was up, and I wasn't going to allow people, and even in the chat, I was like, you guys stop saying horrible things about people on the panel. And I was supporting everybody, Siren, so everybody could talk it out. And I was not brutally honest. I want you to listen very carefully. I was not forcing people to do that. I was not forcing my narrative on other people and saying, you need to do this. I was saying, this is what I'm doing. I didn't, with Lycan and Tiffany, that's their own, but they were there. Okay, let's talk it out. I was supporting everybody talking it out. If you didn't do it, I'm not going to be pissed at you. But all the weapons were pointed in my direction that I'm supporting Tiffany and I'm a terrible person. Well, fuck you then. Work it out yourself. It's not my job. That was the whole point. I was able to do something just like Lycan was with Eli after the fact. So you're welcome, Lycan. Thank you for copying me. And that's it. And then all of a sudden, all these people are saying I'm relapsing, I'm an addict. And Kim is sitting there saying, you know, this is addict behavior to shut people out that are close to you. That is true, Kim, and I will agree with that. But it is not addict behavior to shut out toxic people that are belittling you and dragging you from making a decision of your own. So you need to go back to school, Kim. Yeah, Tiffany doesn't have to send me shit. And the thing is, Tiffany, Granny's Watching even said this. Yeah, no, I do. I think that he just apologized to Tiffany, you know, because he already knew that him and Lycan were fighting and he needed somewhere to go. Bitch, I got somewhere to go. It's called my own fucking comfort of my own life. This happened after me and Tiffany were good. And no other reason. And that'd be the last place I went. I'm sorry if you guys are Granny supporters. She is not a fucking celebrity to me. She's been following me for the longest fucking time. Asking me for advice. Watching me and Mexi do it. Fuck you, Granny. Shut up. But anyways, go ahead.
No, I just... This week has been so bad. I'm not gonna lie. It has been so bad. And Robin, I accept your apology and I'm sorry for reacting badly too. And I have left all drama behind because my health can't take it. It really can't. And it seriously, it can't. Especially not with like surgery about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope your surgery goes good. And that's why when Michael told me that tonight, I was like, okay, we'll just let him know. Like, I'm still calming down, you know. And it's not like Michael's been getting messages from lots of people, and Michael does not partake and he knows the people that are important, and he'll relay messages, but there's random people that message him out of fucking nowhere. And he's like, who is this? And I'm like, I have no idea. So please, that's why I said communication. If anybody has a direct thing to say to me, you have my contact information. And what I wanted to say about the false narrative, and Amy, you've been a part of this false narrative, saying, oh, he must be relapsing on alcohol. And okay, first of all, that was not my fucking issue. It was meth. And so, Amy, my question to you, if you thought I had a problem with alcohol, why the fuck did you buy me a giant fucking huge pina colada in Vegas? Dumbass. So people sit there and they don't get shit straight. And when they're mad at people, they attack people and then wonder why they get snapped back at. That's why. Amy, when you blocked me that morning and you said, I'm not your friend anymore, I was like, okay. Because I don't chase people. And I think that's why you got mad, is because I didn't chase you. I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do that to my husband. I wouldn't do that to my mother. I don't do that to anybody. And if you want to call that selfish, you're absolutely fucking right. Because I care about myself first. That way I can care about the people that need my attention, that show me that they're important enough to. That's just common sense. So, but thank you for coming up. And I do love you. It's frustrating because there shouldn't be a gap or a divide in people or sides. But people do that very passive aggressively, and that's what makes me angry. If you got something to say, just fucking say it. You don't have to say, I feel sorry for Robbie. I'm worried. No, you're not worried. Because if you were really worried, you would come to me privately and you would do some shit. You're not fucking worried. If you're worried, ask my fucking husband. Because he's going to school to be an addict counselor, and he's been sober from drugs, from meth for almost 8 years. So if you were worried that I was fucking doing something like that, he'd be the first person to not only take me off the fucking internet, but to put me in check real fucking quick. So you don't care. It's not about caring. It's about trying to make me look not credible and insane because I disagree with you. Well, you're going to have to learn that people are going to disagree with you, folks, even if they're your friends. And if you're willing to end a friendship because they have a different opinion and they decide to make peace with somebody you don't like, Amy, then you're going to have to deal with that and not cause a huge conflict publicly. Then I won't have to lash out publicly, especially when you piss me off, and I won't have to cuss you out. It's very easy. Andrea Mom says exactly. She gives no thought to the fact that you have a husband sitting right next to you that lives with you. Unbelievable. She thinks she knows better than my husband. And Kim, of all people, Kim is somebody who I don't know very well, who I grew love for just from listening to her attitude online and giving her chance after chance from fucking me over before. This is not the only time. Because that's what I like to do. And people continuously say, oh, this is a pattern. Robbie will forgive and snap. You're damn fucking right. That's what happens when you give people chance after chance and they fuck you over. Then you get mad and triggered again. But that's not going to stop me from doing it again. Because I believe forgiveness is a good thing, even if it's repetitive. Because that's what inspires people to grow, including myself. If you want to look at that in a pessimistic way, that it's negative and it's something that's not going to be positive, then keep being the bitter person that you are and don't have communication or conversations with people, and you'll keep being a bitter individual. That's why you're in the whirlpool that you are. And that's why I had no problem saying, it's so funny because you hear people, oh, they're going to unsubscribe. Oh my God. Heaven forbid if I even have 0 subscribers on my channel. What am I going to do with my everyday real life outside of this pathetic, dramatic platform that gives people a headache on a daily basis? Holy shit, I'm not going to be able to enjoy a walk with my dog. I'm not going to be able to enjoy a life with my husband. Yeah, I am, bitches. So who cares? Love you, Jenna. I'll be right back, Siren. Can you hold it down?
Yeah, I can.
Hang on, Night. Hold on.
Hey, everybody. You've caught me in quite the emotional state. Now, nobody upset me. I don't want to cry more. I cried all day at work. uh, hey, everybody. Because it's been rough. Good to see you too, Perspective Reverence.
Sorry, I thought Brooklyn had to go out.
Yeah, it's been ugly. It was ugly at work today. It was rough because I came to the realization that my first surgery was for nothing, and my wife died for nothing. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, and that made it a rough 12 hours at work.
Well, and that's why, obviously, you know, you're going through something. So this on top of that is not as important as that. So I like to let things simmer. But I did hear Kim saying, oh, Robbie doesn't care about Siren's health. I'm like, what the I don't, first of all, I didn't even know actually until Michael told me. I'm like, I don't fucking know what the hell's going on. So Kim, when you piss people off, they're not going to look into what's going on with you. So don't fucking do that. And maybe people will care specifically with her, what's going on. It's not my job. And yeah, Siren, you're like a brother to me, but I didn't even know that was fucking going on with you. Michael told me tonight. Did it make me feel bad? Yes, because I care about you. But at the same time, I'm like, well, okay, well, I just need to calm down. Okay. And I'll pray for him, even though people think that I'm going to hell. Fuck you. I don't care. I have a good relationship with God. I pray for people. Even the assholes, when they're mean to me, I still pray for them. Because that's what you need. So I'm sorry you're going through that.
Yes, I accept all prayers.
Yeah.
I'll take them all.
But see, the problem is, Siren, like there's no sides. There's no groups. I've said repeatedly, I don't care about that shit. What I care about is when people are actively doing what Kim and Crafton and Lycan were doing. And when I see people that are just participating, that is what pissed me off. And to me, when I get pissed off like that and I see that, in my personal opinion, I don't feel like I need to go to that person and be like, oh, I noticed that you're in there while the conversation and you're contributing and talking about. No, I don't waste my time. I'm 41. You're doing that. Bye. I'll wait for you to come to me. And then I'll calm down and then I'll fucking talk to you. That's how I am. No, I do that too, Boots Mama. And, you know, I appreciate when you came up the other day and said sorry. And I've heard stuff going on about that. But again, that's, you know, I really don't know anything about it. I've heard stuff, but you know, that's just hearsay. So I don't know. Anyways, do you have anything else to say?
Please unblock me.
I already did. I already did. When I got the email, in Locomai helps me with my emails, and I noticed maybe because I didn't respond, I opened the email, I went in Google unblocked you, and Locomai, she's so sweet. This is how sweet Locomai is. She maybe saw that I didn't respond, so she set it to unread, and then I just hit it read again. I was like, I saw it. He's unblocked.
Thank
Hey,
you.
replay. Okay, Lily Bell, that'd be great.
All right. I love you. And let's
I love
never
you too.
fight again until the next time.
No, it's not. It's not even that, Siren. I think it's more about like being caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I always say this, like, we don't always know what's being said in channels when we go in, but what really pissed me off is like my name was in the fucking title, and the whole thing was about me, and he needs intervention and he needs counseling. Like, but these are 3 people, and I'll wait till you get off so you're not involved when I say this to Lycan. So I'll wait till you get off.
Okay. Anyway, I love you. And
I love you too.
let me get off here. So
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to end with this. So the group chat that me, Amber, Amy, and Lycan had, it was changed to the name Best Friends Only, And so Lycan, me and him were having a what I thought was a good conversation about this subject outside of YouTube privately, directly between me and him. And then he publicly says to everybody to fool you, yeah, Robbie said I was leaving group chats instead of talking to him directly. I left best friends chat because that's not a best friend thing to do, meaning me making peace with Tiffany. Okay, Lycan, well, if that's not a best friend thing to do, then how come you didn't leave the best friend chat and come over and directly tell me you had a problem instead of going live and speaking about that problem? Best friend. I'm not a pussy. I don't sugarcoat stuff, and I definitely don't need to take things public when I have a problem. That's why I put my email out there. That's why I reach out to people. Crafton and Kim, you pieces of shit. Crafton had the nerve to go on their panel that night after they both blocked me, after I had a really good conversation with Crafton, and he said I was snarky. Yeah, I was snarky because your wife was insinuating that I was on drugs because I forgave. Well, not forgave. I'm not even going to say forgave because I did fucked up shit to Tiffany too. So I'm not going to say that because I was nice and made things right with Tiffany and she did the same. That's how I'm going to say it. And you know what Crafton said? Oh, no. I'll go live and I'll fix this tonight. I'll address it. But I got to go to work. It's okay. Being nice. Next thing you know, blocked in Messenger. And they go live and Crafton's like, fuck you. You don't give me ultimatums, Robbie. Fuck you. Well, first of all, I didn't give you an ultimatum. What I did was ask you why you're insinuating false narratives, your wife. That's what I did. So forgive me for being snarky, bitch. But you ain't a man if you can't speak to me directly and you go on being your wife's shadow, because you're always in her shadow, not just physically, rightfully so, but emotionally. So next time people come on here and say, Robbie doesn't go after men. Oh, no, I don't. I went to them directly like a man to speak it out like a man. And they couldn't fucking directly speak to me. And they had to be the shadow of a big mouth woman who can't even catch a fucking breath. Hey, living like Phoenix Amber. Love you. No, he's not. Table talk. No, he's not. They are trouble. I've learned that repeatedly, Megan, and I've learned my lesson. But the good thing and the thing that's wonderful about being myself is that I always give people an experience, an opportunity to have an experience with people myself. So I don't care how many emails or messages people send me saying, this person's mean, watch out for them. Oh, well, good. Well, thank you. That's not going to change my opinion of communicating with that person. And when I learn for myself, you can say, I told you so all you want to, but I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. And I learn for myself. And I can say, I told you so because I told you I was going to have that experience myself. I was warned about Tiffany. I was warned about replay. I've been warned about a lot of people. Table Talk, warned about you. So many people. I don't care. I don't go based off gossip. And I don't like gossip. But when something directly involves me, you bet your ass I will speak about it. And I may even gossip about it, but it's my own gossip. And I ain't like you bitches that come on here and just stream people and stick your nose in other people's business. That is not my style. You betcha, sweet ass bitch talks. And by the way, good for you for standing up. And like I said, I witnessed people having issues with Lycan and these people. But again, I mind my own business. I observe and I have my own experience. So I apologize to people that were hurt previously by Lycan or anyone else. And I don't stick my nose in and, automatically side because that's never how I'm going to operate. And I never will. And if you think I will, and you're going to get mad at me for simply communicating and being kind to people, well, I don't give a fuck. So if that's going to be a problem with you and you're currently my friend or looking to seek out a friendship with me, then you might want to think again because you're going to be highly disappointed. On that note, I'm going to end it on an original song that is fitting for the situation called Like It or Not. Because whether you like it or not, I don't give a fuck. And have a good night. Ooh, there ain't no bringing me down. Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Ooh, I'm gonna dance all over this town. Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Ooh, and whether you like it or not, I'm gonna keep smiling. Ooh, whether you like it or not, I don't care. Whether you like it or not, I'm happy. 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 I don't give a damn. I'ma stay happy. I'm not giving in to you now. Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Ooh, there ain't no way you know how. Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Ooh, don't care if you like it or not. My smile just keeps smiling. Ooh, whether you like it or not, I don't care. Whether you like it or not, I'm happy. 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 Who the hell are you to make me okay? Whether you like it or not. Keep going, keep smiling, keep trying. Keep trucking, keep rolling, keep trying. Still breathing, still living, not dying. You're trying to rip my life apart, but try harder. Trying to rip my life apart, but it ain't gonna happen. Just smile, just smile, just smile. Just try, just try, just try. Just right, just right, just right. And when you come after me, I'ma keep smiling, whether you like it or not. Ooh, whether you like it or not, I'm happy. 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 Whether you like it or not, I don't care. Ooh, no, I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care. Really don't care. I don't care. Even though you think so, I don't care. I'm still happy, so no. You got nothing on me. No. I'm still happy. No. I don't care. You really think I do? Well, I don't. No. Like it or not. No chance.